Hello friends, welcome back. So today we will see how to create a simple maze game. So for that, first of all, I'll go to google.com and I have searched for maze for scratch images, and I have simply downloaded this maze using right click and save image as, and let's download this image. Okay. After that, we will go to upload image in remove.pg, and here we can upload image and remove the background for that simple maze. Okay, so our maze is ready. Let's download this. Now let's go to Scratch. In Scratch, I'm going to upload. So we will go to sprites here. Let's pick upload sprite, and I'm going to upload this maze without background. Okay, and let's rename this sprite here as simple maze. Okay, now you can see this picture is smaller. So we will go to costumes in left side here, and let's convert this to vector. Okay, now we'll pick the pointer, select this, and we can simply make it bigger like this. So if you select this equal sign, you will see the screen size. This inside box is nothing but the screen size, that is the stage size. And let's make this maze of the screen size. Now you can see there is some misplacement of that maze here. So let's go to this stage area and let's move this using simple drag and drop. Okay, this is good. Now let's go to code. Okay, I'll take cat as a sprite to move through this maze. So let's make it smaller, maybe 20. We are going to make it size 20. Okay, or I guess 25 is also good. So let's make it 25. Okay, let's select some backdrop. So I'm going to select simple this blue sky backdrop for this. And now, okay. So we want whenever we click on the green flag, this cat should always start from this position. So for that, we will go to events and we will use when green flag clicked. You can see this X and Y here. You can see in the sprites panel, X and Y are the positions. This is not X and Y are the coordinates that decides the position of the sprite on the stage. So we want this cat should always start at this position. So we'll go to motion and we will use go to XY, and you can see this X and Y value is same as this X and Y value. Okay. After that, we want it should be moving left, right, up, down using the arrow keys, and it should happen forever. So we will go to control. Let's use forever block and let's pick if condition. So it should move up only if we press the up key, right? So we will take if block. Let's go to sensing and we will use key space pressed, and instead of space, let's select up arrow pressed. Okay. So when up arrow pressed, it should move up. So let's go to motion. We are going to make it point in direction. So point in direction, you can see we want to, right now it's pointing towards right. You can see it's pointing towards right. We want to make it move up. So we want to point towards up and then move there. So if we do like this, point in direction 0 and move 10 steps, or maybe let's take move 5 steps. Okay. So move 5 steps or move 10 steps. So this decides how how far the sprite can go in one when you press one time up arrow or one time down arrow key. Okay, so I have picked 5 steps, and later on we will decide how the game work, and we'll make the changes accordingly. Okay. Now similarly, we are going to take another if condition. We'll go to sensing. Let's use key space pressed, and instead of key space, now we are going to use down arrow. Please note these if conditions are not inside each other. These are separate if conditions because up arrow key should be working differently, down arrow key should be working differently. So these are the different blocks. Okay, so if key down arrow pressed, let's go to motion. Again, we are going to use pointing direction. And now this should be down here. So it should be pointing towards down and should be moving into that direction. Okay. Similarly, we are going to take one more if condition here. And let's use key space, and instead of this, it should be right now. Let's use pointing direction. And this should be right. So right is 90 only. So we'll keep it as it is and move 5 steps. So you can imagine yourself like if you are walking through this kind of road. So if you are standing here, okay, and if you want to go towards right, so you face towards right, correct? If you want to go left, you face towards left, basically. So then only you move. You cannot go to the left while looking towards right. It doesn't look good. So same approach we are applying here. So we are pointing into that direction and then we are moving into that direction, that particular direction. Now again we are going to use if block for left, and let's use pointing direction again. So for left, if you click, you can simply move this arrow. It's minus 90, and let's use move 5 steps. Okay, cool. Now next thing what you can do is, so basically now if we click on run, now let's see first if it's working fine. Okay. So when we click on the green flag, okay, when I'm pressing left, right, it's going right. When I'm pressing left, so you can see when I'm pressing left, it's turning upside down. So this cat should not be turning upside down. It should only move into left and right direction. Like it should not turn upside down. So for that, what we are going to do is when green flag clicked, we are making sure it should be initially pointing towards right. And at the same time, we want its rotation styles should always be left, right. So these things we are making sure to set before forever block. And now let's see. Now, if I'm moving right, it's going right. If I'm moving left, it's moving left. When I press the left arrow key, when I press down, it's going down. When I press up, it's going up. Now, one problem is here. Now, even I'm passing through the mazes, it's still working fine. So basically, whenever I touch the maze wall, it should bring me back to the starting position. So how we can do that? So after all this if condition, we are going to write one more if condition. And let's go to sensing, and we will use this touching mouse pointer command block. And here instead of mouse pointer, we want whenever it touches this simple maze, it should go back to the starting point. So you can see the starting point was this minus 207 and 113, right? So we are going to use the same XY position. Okay, now let's see. Now if I click on the green flag and if I try to move through the maze, okay. One second. Give me 1 minute. So if it is touching simple maze, it should be going back to the starting position, but it's not working. So for that, what we can do, let's go to the simple maze. And what we will do here is when green flag clicked, let's go to looks and we are going to make it go to back layer. Okay. Now let's debug this. So ideally this should be working. Now let's see, I'll save this project first and let's reload the page. Click on the green flag. Now you can see it's working. So sometimes it happens that you write the code and it doesn't work as expected. Then what you can do is you can first debug. If you feel your code is right, simply save the project, reload the page, and it starts working. So you can see now, whenever I'm trying to touch the maze, it's going back to the starting position. So like this. Now let's try to pass this maze. If you want to add a background sound while playing the game, you can also add. So for that, what you have to do is let's go to sounds and let's search for the sound. So you can go here in the sound section, choose a sound, and you can hear the sound. If you simply move your mouse pointer here, you will be able to hear the sound. So you don't have to click on the sound. Use first, let's select the sound. So I'll go to loops. So if you want some music, if you want a single tune, then you can use this kind of sound. But if you want a music like a dance music or a chill music, you can simply go to loops. And you can pick any sound. So for now, I'm going to pick this sound. Okay. And also you can make it softer, louder based on your choice. And let's go to code. And I want to play this sound forever while passing the game, while passing through the maze. So I will use forever. Let's go to sound and we will use play sound and make sure you have selected the same sound here. Now if I click on, first I will save this project, click on stop button, click on green flag. So sometimes it happens like if you feel this is not passing like it's touching immediately, then you can also reduce the step size. So I hope you have enjoyed this game. So make this game and let me know your opinion. And if you face any issue, please comment it down and let's try to make when it pass through this maze, let's make it go to the next level that is a intermediate maze. So let's try it out and we will see in the next video like how you can make like when it passes through this maze how we can make it to go to the next level. Okay, bye, take care.